Okay, so new update, a rather strange turn of events in this whole saga of trying to get my roof and my house fixed. So Thursday, we actually went and filed with the Registrar of Contractors, began the process. I believe the paperwork actually went in Friday. And I let Lowe's know on Thursday that I was filing with Registrar of Contractors since we had made no headway with them. I emailed the local district manager here and copied just about anybody I've been in contact with at Lowe's. So that happened Friday, and then Friday evening I posted another video, probably around 5:30. It's on here. That was January 29th. About 15 minutes after I post the video, I get a phone call, which I was not expecting this, but I get a phone call and I answer it because it, shows up as a local number. So when I answer, say hello, and this gentleman on the other line who identifies himself as Steven says he's with Lowe's corporate, which kind of struck a note with me for a second because I realized what time it was. And Lowe's corporate is in North Carolina, and it's 5:46 in the evening here, which means Lowe's corporate is closed, which you can verify yourself. And the risk management guys we've been talking to that are in Kentucky are also closed. So I don't know who this guy was, but it was obvious he was with Lowe's because he was taking things very personally. So he identifies himself as being with Lowe's, starts talking to me and tells me I need to take the videos down that are out on the internet. And I said, "Excuse me?" And he says, "Yes, you're defaming Lowe's. You need to take them down." And I said, "That's not going to happen. You're crazy. And first of all, I'm not defaming anybody. I'm simply telling the story of what happened to my house, and it's all factual of what happened and all video evidence." Well, he gets a little upset at this point and tells me he was with Lowe's corporate, and I tell him I've been talking to somebody at Lowe's corporate, a gentleman named Rich Berry. This is where it gets interesting because this guy tells me he let go Rich Berry. He has fired Rich Berry. And I said, "Really?" And he said his name was Steven, and I happen to know Rich Berry's supervisor's name, which is a guy named Jay Crisp. So I said, "I highly doubt that." And he says, "No, we let him go. I'm in charge." And I said, "Really? Okay. You're in charge. Well, it's still not going to happen. I don't think you're with Lowe's corporate." He got really upset with me at this point. Told me I needed to take the videos down, threatened litigation. I told him, "Go for it. Try it." That upset him too. He didn't like that answer. Again, I was thinking he was hoping he was going to intimidate me. Didn't happen. Not going to happen. So he keeps going, threatening this litigation. And then he says a key phrase to me. Now, he's identified himself with Lowe's and says his name's Steven, and he's got my phone number somehow. Not really sure how. He's got information on the house, which is not hard, because he could have watched all these videos. But then he says something. He tells me I need to take down the videos or else. And that was kind of a threat. So I said, "Okay." I said, "Excuse me?" And he says, "Well, you've seen what we did to your house. Do you have anything else you love that you want to see that happen to?" And I stopped and I got very serious. I don't take kindly to threats, especially against my family, my loved ones, or my home. And I said, "Are you threatening me?" And he said, he backpedaled for a second and kind of stammered. And I said, "No, let me be very clear. Are you threatening me?" I said, "Because you're threatening me. That's a crime. You're doing it over the phone, so probably some issues there with the harassment and the intimidation you're doing." I said, "So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get off the phone with you," is what I told him, "and I'm going to call the cops, and I'm going to get the police out here." And I told him also that if he were to show up at my property, I'd take it as a threat of violence. He didn't like this very much. He got very, very upset, but he didn't know what to say. He was kind of stammering and trying to just yell over the top of me, and I told him goodbye. So at this point, I hung up on him and, of course, called my wife and whoever, and then I called the cops. And a local sheriff's deputy showed up out here because were in their jurisdiction. And we filed a report last night with the police about this. I will also be contacting Lowe's through email and letting them know what happened and giving them the police report number so they can look it up. And we'll see where that goes. But apparently somebody at Lowe's took this kind of personally, and I'm fairly certain he's with Lowe's because way he talked, he said we, and he was very upset that these videos were up. So my guess he works with Lowe's somewhere, and got a little hurt by it, and got a little defensive, and decided he'd call me and try to intimidate me. So made life a little interesting, but as you can see, I'm all smiles. I'm not intimidated. Just not going to happen. I'm not scared that easy, and we shall see where it goes from here. But I thought I'd update everybody and put it out there for the world to see. And also to the gentleman who called me, if you're watching this video, just know I'm not scared, I'm not intimidated, and the videos are not coming down. So good luck with that. But again, more in the saga. Keep you guys all updated, and if they catch this guy, I'll let you know.